For millions, Katie Thurston was the witty, honest star of The Bachelorette, known for her authenticity and courage. But in 2024, long after the cameras stopped rolling, Katie faced a challenge far greater than any reality show, a battle for her life. When diagnosed with breast cancer, she chose to share her journey publicly, turning her struggle into a platform for awareness. Her openness inspired thousands, showing that true strength is about being real in the face of adversity. Katie's followers, once invested in her love life, now rallied around her as she navigated the complexities of cancer treatment. Her social media transformed from glamorous highlights to honest updates about her fight. She documented the highs and lows, not for sympathy, but to demystify the experience for others. Katie's courage on TV was just the beginning. Her real-life bravery became a beacon for many. No longer just a reality star, she emerged as a fierce health advocate, facing her toughest battle yet. Her story reminds us, life's biggest challenges often come unscripted, long after the spotlight fades. It started with a small lump, easy to dismiss, but impossible to ignore. Katie, with a history of benign cysts, tried to brush it off for months, hoping it would disappear. But the lump persisted, and growing anxiety finally pushed her to seek medical advice. A series of tests, ultrasound, mammogram, biopsies, led to a life-altering diagnosis. On February 15, 2025, at just 34, Katie was told she had stage 3 invasive ductal carcinoma. The news was a seismic shock, splitting her life into before and after. Suddenly, her world of plans and possibilities was replaced by fear and uncertainty. She was young, healthy, with no family history. How could this happen? The diagnosis forced her to confront a new reality. Survival was now the only goal. It was a brutal awakening, demanding strength she never knew she had. As Katie braced for treatment, another blow landed. A routine PET scan revealed the cancer had spread to her liver. Her diagnosis was now stage 4, metastatic breast cancer. The fight shifted from cure to management, a lifelong battle. Her initial treatment plan was scrapped. The path forward became uncertain. Katie enrolled in a clinical trial, embracing experimental medicine in hopes of a breakthrough. Then another new pathology showed her cancer was HER2 negative, not positive as first thought. The planned chemotherapy was now useless, forcing her team to pivot again. Each update rewrote her battle plan, demanding constant adaptation. Katie's resilience was tested at every turn, but she refused to give up. Her journey became a lesson in perseverance, even when the ground kept shifting. In the face of relentless setbacks, she pressed on, determined to find hope. With chemo off the table, Katie's team switched to targeted hormonal therapy. She began a regimen of letrozole, Kisqali, and Zoladex, plunging her into medically induced menopause. Amidst the medical chaos, her personal life transformed too. Katie found love with comedian Jeff Arcuri. Their bond deepened as they faced her diagnosis together. Days before treatment, they married in a small New York ceremony. Jeff wanted to be by her side, no matter what. The couple moved cross-country for better care, building a new life in the shadow of cancer. Before starting treatment, Katie underwent IVF, preserving 2 embryos for a future family. Each decision was a fight for hope, a future she refused to surrender. Their partnership became her anchor, proving love can thrive even in the darkest times. Together they faced the unknown, determined to create new beginnings. Treatment took a toll. Hair loss, memory fog, and relentless anxiety became daily battles. Katie shared her rawest moments online, breaking down the stigma of vulnerability. Her honesty resonated, comforting others facing similar fears. She compared her body to a haunted house, always bracing for the next scare. Beyond the physical and emotional pain, she exposed the crushing financial burden, over $320,000 in bills, with thousands paid out of pocket. By sharing these realities, Katie spotlighted the flaws in the healthcare system and the hidden costs of survival. Her advocacy grew, attending fundraisers, pushing for more research, and demanding better support for stage 4 patients. Katie's fight became bigger than herself. She used her voice to champion change. Her vulnerability became her superpower, inspiring others to speak up and seek help. Through pain, she found purpose, turning her struggle into a mission for hope and reform. Amid setbacks, hope persisted. A July scan showed her tumours shrinking, a hard-won victory. Even when new challenges arose, Katie stayed optimistic, adapting her treatment with her medical team. She tried innovative procedures and prepared for a double mastectomy, leaving no option unexplored. On November 24, 2025, Katie stands as a symbol of resilience and hope. Her focus is on the future, building a family, advocating for others, and urging everyone to be proactive about their health. She reminds us that early detection and self-advocacy save lives. Katie's journey has transformed her. She's now a warrior, advocate, and beacon for those touched by cancer. Her story proves that even in life's darkest moments, there is strength, hope, and a future worth fighting for. She's more than a former bachelorette. She's a survivor, and her fight continues.